Welcome back to another video. The last video that you would have seen would have been about an hour's worth of education, taking you through the athlete to creator blueprint 2.0. So if you haven't seen that, go back, download the PDF, and you'll be able to make money online as an athlete. But in today's video, if I'm honest, I haven't quite decided whether we're going to do a day in the life or we're going to do a week in the life. This week is going to be super busy, so I thought it would be a great week to show you. Nicole is currently away. She is in America on holiday, so I'm at the house by myself and I have a lot to do this week. Today is Monday. It is the 20th of April and it is 11:41. This morning I have been up early. I've done a little bit of work on the laptop. I've answered emails that I've missed over the weekend, and I've also just finished editing the video you've just seen, and that is uploading right now. For today, we have actually got a run to do, and I would like to do an upper body session. So hopefully we can fit that in alongside we have calls and other life stuff. So it's going to be a very busy day and it's going to be a very busy week. We've got a full week of coaching in the gym, full week worth of being on the gym floor. And then also this weekend, we have a workshop. Myself and Tom are hosting a workshop for the Foundry members. It is a powerlifting workshop. We'll be going through the big three lifts, squat, bench and deadlift, but underneath the powerlifting rules. We'll go through the rules, we'll teach the members about powerlifting, and then also they'll have a chance to train and hit some PBs, hopefully using those powerlifting rules. So like I said, a very, very busy week. And among that, we are going to do lots of other life stuff. So hopefully I'm going to make this into a week in the life. But we've got our coffee. I say we because you are also here. I'm going to do a last little bit of emails on my phone, and then I think I'm going to go to the gym and hit an upper body session, and then I'll do my run in the evening. That is the initial plan, but we'll see how that goes. So first things first, let's hit some emails and reply to messages on the phone. Hello, mother.
Yo.
You okay?
It's great.
What are you doing? On a walk? Still here. I've actually changed my outfit, ready to go to the gym. Put a hoodie on as it's a bit chilly. I like to get nice and sweaty before I go and get warmed up. Last few messages on LinkedIn, and we're going to head out. I need to grab something to eat actually. Just a quick snack to give me some energy before my session. Then we'll come back, a few other bits and bobs, and then hopefully go for a run if we can time it well. So last little bit's done. Now time to head to the gym, pack my bag. I need to stop at the shop, get some food, and then grab a drink as well before heading into the gym. We're going to try a new gym. I've been there a couple of times. It's just opened recently. Fantastic machines. I'll try and get some video. I am actually going to make a reel for my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me right here at Reiss Beckford, and you're about to see the full session. I'll probably get one or two clips, so I might even just put that reel into this video, depending on how it goes. But yeah, shop, drink, snack, gym. Sat in the car on my way to the gym and listening to some tunes and having a little bit of think, getting my mind ready for my session and all of that good stuff. And I was thinking about something and I wanted to share it as I think it's quite important. So over the last, I don't know, as of recent, let's say, I've been working with a mindset coach and a sports psychologist. Some of you that have known me for a while will know that this person is very close to me and I know them very well. Her name is Sophie. So I've known Sophie since she was really little. I was training at the same time she was training in the gym. I then went on to coach her a little bit and help her with her senior career. And also, unfortunately, she hurt ACL a few years ago whilst training. And I did her whole rehab to return back to competition, to compete at the British Championships, doing more gymnastics than she has ever done before. So I know Sophie very, very well. She was at my wedding. We're very close. We talk on a weekly basis, and I was looking for somebody to help me with some, not issues, but some things that I wanted to improve on. For me as a person, accountability for somebody else has always been great. So coming from a sports background, you have the accountability to, perform because of your coaches and because your parents and all of those things that put a little bit of natural external pressure. But what I really struggled with was keeping accountable to myself. I would break promises to myself quite a lot. If something was attached to somebody else and it was for somebody else, I have no problem in executing on the plan, executing on the actions. But if it's for myself, I really struggle. So that is something that I wanted to improve on. So I asked Sophie if we could start doing some regular sessions to help me with my mindset towards that. And I've been doing that, and it's definitely been helping. And something that I've personally decided to do, I know I've tried to do it on many occasions, is try and keep consistent with these YouTube videos. And that is something that I'm going to do to keep accountable to myself. I struggled with it with training after retiring from sport, and I struggled at first when I started to build my online coaching business, and those two things are now super consistent. And finding ways to just get started was my biggest and is my biggest problem. Once I get started, I find my flow and I find it relatively easy to keep going. It's that initial start. And same as today when I picked up the camera, I've been wanting to make a video, a week in the life, day in the life, and start making YouTube videos again. And the hardest bit is press and record that first time. Once I've press record that first time, I find it so much easier to record. So what I'm trying to say to you is, no matter what you need help with, whatever stage you are at in your sports career, in your business, in life, there is going to be someone out there that can help you. There's going to be some type of coach, consultant, or therapist, or whatever it may be, that can help support you in your journey to getting better and improving. I learned this from sport. Obviously, you have your coaches. I had a business coach. I've had consultancy calls. I've been on mentorships. I've been in masterminds, all of that stuff to help with my business. And now I have a mindset coach and sports psychologist to help me with the bits that I need help with. And this is something that is super important and something that I'm trying to deliver. So if you are an athlete, a coach, or a consultant, and you're looking to use your knowledge and use your experience to build an impactful personal brand so that you can use your knowledge and experience to earn money online, then this is something that I now do. Over the last how many ever years, I've helped multiple athletes, multiple coaches, multiple consultants build an online business, whether that be through brand deals, whether that be through digital products, services, or coaching. So if it's something that you are interested in, then one of the links in the description is there to help you. So I just wanted to share that, as I thought it was super important. It was something that I was thinking about. But now, let's head to the gym. So as you can see, back from the gym, previous footage will probably been the reel that I will post about that session, or the movements that I did in that session. I just posted a reel actually, and I think it's something that I want to share on here. It was about being positive with your perspective of where you currently are. I had a fantastic interaction today in the gym I was just doing my normal session, the session you just saw, the session that you just saw, a bit of a tongue twister. And I had somebody come up to me and they gave me an incredible compliment. They were like, "You're in good shape. You must have been training a long time. You must be really consistent with your diet and your training." And we got into the conversation about training and being consistent and nutrition and that type of stuff. And I was saying that I was a gymnast for a long time. Nutrition was and still is one of the biggest struggles that I go through, sticking to a nutrition plan. Training has been relatively consistent since retiring from gymnastics. I went through this stage of wanting to look like a bodybuilder and do bodybuilding training, but actually I settled on the idea of wanting to be athletic and, being able to move, and I don't like the term, but quote unquote functional. And they gave me one of the biggest compliments that I've had in terms of my training in recent years, and they said that I look like Odell Beckham Jr., and that is why they approached me. And that was a really, really cool compliment, because even someone like myself that is in the fitness industry, I've been an athlete, I coach athletes, I coach people in the fitness industry. I still go through those times where I look in the mirror and I think, I could be in better shape, I need to be in better shape, I could lose a little bit of weight, could be a bit more muscular. But having the conversation with that person that came over, they were saying that they had lost 20 kilos in the last, I can't remember how long they said, and they were super happy with their progress. And what they actually wanted to do was have a body composition like mine and look a little bit more like me. And it was just really humbling to have that conversation, because we all want to be better, we all want to progress, but sometimes it's good to stop and reminisce and reflect on where we've come from and appreciate the hard work that we have already put in, and have a good amount of self-talk and a good perspective on where we currently are. So I thought that's something that I should share on here. But as you can see, like I said, we are back home. We do have a run to do, but the weather is not great. I know that's not a great excuse, but I hate being cold and I hate running in the cold. So I can always take my running stuff to the gym tomorrow for work, or I can do an indoor cardio session with the equipment. But yeah, I think I'm going to shower. I've got a last few little bits of jobs to do, and then that is pretty much it for the rest of Monday. Tomorrow is full day in the gym, and we have some calls to do tomorrow with some work. So yeah, it'll be my first day back in the gym after a few days. So super excited to get back to the Foundry and start coaching again. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for Monday. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. The time is 6:08. We are walking to the gym. Alarm was set for 4 a.m. Got up, dressed, coffee, drove to work. We've got a full day in the gym today. We've got a couple of calls booked for some exciting stuff coming up, so it should be a good day. It's so much better waking up and driving to work on these brighter days. These longer days makes it just that little bit easier. First session today is at 7 a.m. So we've got about 50 minutes to sort ourselves out, get ready for the day. So let's head to the gym and let's see what the day has in store for us. Morning of coaching complete. First block, 3 hours, 7 till 10. Was good. It was busy. Had 6 people in every hour. So yeah, it was a good 3 hours of coaching. Now I have a couple of hours to get some emails done, do some bits and bobs around the gym, make sure it's clean and tidy, make sure the towels are folded and all of that good stuff. And then I have a call at 11:30, I believe. It's now 10:15. So, like I said, an hour to get some emails done, get some bits and bobs done before heading into that call. It's a very exciting call, something that I can't share quite yet, but hopefully I will be able to in the next few days. So exciting stuff. But let's get this laptop open. Let's get some emails done and see where the day takes us for the rest of the day, I guess. So let's go.
Like, it has nothing to do with the service that you provide, but it's like they build a connection with you because they eat the same apples as you. That's like builds a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's two people that deliver the same service, but one person likes the same type of apple as me, and I have that connection, I'm going to go with that person.
Good evening. As you can see, I am in bed. The time is currently 10:47 p.m. We had a pretty quiet evening in the gym. There was tube strikes today, so the evening was super quiet. We didn't have many people in at all. So it wasn't really much to talk about or much to show. We drove home, spoke to family in the car, got home, had some food, had a shower, and now jumped into bed. I am currently on the laptop with YouTube in the background. This isn't something that I recommend getting home from work, it being basically 10 to 11 p.m. and jumping on your laptop, especially when you've got to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. But Nicole is away, so I'm going to take advantage of getting a little bit more work done before I head to sleep for a couple of hours, basically. Where she's away, I can afford to be a little bit more tired on my day off on Thursday. So we've got a full day in the gym tomorrow, Wednesday, starting at 4 a.m. I'm up to get ready and leave, and then I'll probably be home around 10:30, 11 o'clock again. So a long day tomorrow, but half an hour, a little bit of work before heading to sleep, and we go into the next day. Oh, I forgot. The video that you would have seen earlier was a great conversation, a very quick conversation with a tennis player that is trying to build her personal brand and trying to start to earn money online. So I was giving her some advice, a little bit of a consultation, and we've booked another call. Earlier I did say that it was an exciting call. That was an exciting call, but that was not the call that I was talking about. I got confused and got my days wrong. So that call that I was excited about, that I actually meant, will be on Thursday. Hopefully. It's not locked in, but hopefully it'll be locked in by Thursday. But yeah, just wanted to share that. If you are interested in, jumping on a consultation call with me about how you can build your personal brand as an athlete and use your knowledge and experience to earn money online, then one of the links in the description will take you to the right place. But for now, let's do half an hour of work and then hit the hay. See you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'll be honest, had a little bit of a lay-in this morning, 4:15. We've got another full day in the office, as they say. Full day of coaching. We are meeting one of my co-workers, colleagues today for a couple of hours, excuse me, to go through some new product stuff that we are releasing, hopefully at some point this year with the Foundry. So that should be interesting, that should be fun. It's a bit chilly out. I got finessed by the sun this morning, so definitely not feeling as warm as I hoped. But walking to the gym now, ready for another full day. Let's see what today has in store. A great morning of coaching done. It was relatively quiet. The tube strikes are still underway, so people are struggling to get into the city. But all in all, a very good morning. Sun is out. We are now heading into the city a little bit deeper, as I'm meeting a colleague, like I said earlier, to go through the new education system that we are creating. So we're going to start to build out the scheme of work start to build out what the learners and the students will actually go through in the weeks of the qualification. So it's going to be quite deep work, but should be interesting and fun and a new challenge for us. So heading into the city now to go and do that. A very successful couple of hours doing some work with Jason, building out the Foundry education for level 2 fitness coach and level 3 personal trainer. It was a lot of hard work, as you saw, a lot of time on the computer, and it was actually lots of fun. It's always great to be able to collaborate with teammates and colleagues to create something that's going to be impactful in the future and something that's going to be really cool. So that was a very enjoyable couple of hours. Adrian! This is Adrian! Give us a wave, Adrian.
Give you a wave. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
You're good.
Good session?
Yeah.
Yeah? What did you do?
87.5 for 5, 4 seconds in.
Go on, lad. So, right, going for a run now?
Yes.
Nice.
So 8 minutes, 10-minute warm up, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Perfect.
But this time, as discussed last week,
Yeah.
trying not to walk on,
Yeah, okay.
on the slow down.
Yeah.
So go to the gentle pace
Yeah.
and grit your teeth for 30 seconds
Yeah.
until you get your
And
breath
then-
back.
and then go again.
Rather than going, I'm going to walk for
Yeah.
a minute and then jog.
Yeah.
Just work hard on the jog.
Love that.
And that with the improvement this week. If it
Yeah.
happens.
Perfect. Love that, mate.
See you Friday.
See you Friday. Have a good one, mate. That was Adrian, also known as AP, one of the members at Foundry, so that was cool to see. As you saw, big bench session. He's now going out for a run, keeping his fitness. What an absolute legend. He is 60 years old, and he hits some high rocks every now and then. Gets to travel the world, running around some tracks and doing some fitness. So always good to see. Very, very inspirational at that age. So shout out to Adrian, the legend. We are now heading back to the gym. We've got a couple of sessions in the afternoon, and then it'll be my turn to train, and then we've got the evening coaching ready for a nice rest day tomorrow. And then tomorrow we've got a few calls, but we'll go through that tomorrow. Let's get Wednesday finished. But like I said, heading back to the gym, and time to get some more coaching done. Good afternoon, I think. Yes, good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Yesterday, I didn't really get up too much apart from working on the gym floor in the evening, and then had some food and came home, went straight to bed. I was absolutely knackered yesterday, so it wasn't really much to show. Like I said, today's Thursday. This is usually my life and house admin day. Over the Tuesday and the Wednesday where I'm not here as much, stuff sort of starts to pile up. I need to do like the washing up, put some washing on, a couple of emails. I normally use this day to reset myself and reset the house. So that is what is on the schedule today. We do have 2 calls today. So I have a call that I was hoping for. That call I thought was going to be on Tuesday is today, and it actually came through. So that's super exciting, and that is actually in 20 minutes. So that's super exciting. I will show you a little bit of that. Some of it I can't quite show yet because I'm just not able to. But I'm excited to jump on that call and get a better understanding of what is going on. So it's probably making no sense and is very vague right now, but I'm super excited for that. And then we have a we have a call with Sophie, my mindset coach, psychologist. We've got a call with her as well today. So they're my only 2 calls for the day. Maybe a little bit of laptop work, and continue building out this Foundry education, and then a few other bits and bobs. So yeah, super excited for the day. The weather's nice. Got my coffee. I'm going to chill, answer a few messages on LinkedIn, WhatsApp, a couple of the clients that got back to me yesterday a little bit later, and then we will go from there. So let's see what this Thursday has in store for us. It's stuff like this that I find super frustrating. So I had a call booked with this person that I was meant to have the call booked with. I got a confirmation email. I also sent an email to confirm that I was attending the call. I got email reminders about the call. I jump on the call 5 minutes early. It's now 10 past 1, so it's been 15 minutes and nobody has joined the call. I've had no communication about if someone's going to be late. I've had no communication about if the call needed to be rescheduled. Either of those is absolutely fine. But it's super important that you communicate with people because people have lives to live. I've arranged stuff around my day to make sure that I can have time to sit down, have a clear head to be able to put my all into this call. And for nobody to turn up to the call is like super disappointing. And as someone, as a part of their business, a huge part of their business is based around calls. Anybody that works with me with the Growth Club, they get one-to-one calls on a weekly basis so that we can go through absolutely any struggles that they're currently having, any barriers that they're coming up against, any speed bumps, and we can build a strategy, build frameworks to make sure that they can go on from week to week to make progress. So booking calls and having communication via WhatsApp, email, direct messages, whatever it may be, is super important. So it is infuriating that people just can't communicate with what is going on. Super frustrating. So it's been 15 minutes now, sat on this call, nobody's joined. So looks like I've got an extra 50 minutes to do some work. So I'll do that. I'm going to put a wash on and then I've got my call with Sophie in 45 minutes. So not a great start at all.
It's the domain of life. What sort of person do you want to be? Personal strengths, qualities do you want to cultivate? What do you want to stand for? What do you want to do? How do you want to behave? So we've got work, self, relationships, personal growth, and future.
Okay.
So hopefully I tried to think about you and what we spoke about last time, and I thought they were kind of the better domains for us. And I think on mine, pretty sure I've written down a few. Health I put as like training, personal standards kind of thing.
Yeah.
Personal growth and future. That's self-explanatory.
Cool.
What you're hoping to be and where you want to go.
Great mindset session with Sophie. We did 90 minutes with some great breakthroughs, some great conversations, and some stuff that I'm going to take away and start to work on for the foreseeable. Always interested in those conversations and always an interesting dynamic because, like I said before, Sophie is someone that I've helped coach not only in her gymnastics but in her strength and conditioning with her rehab, and also now helping her with her business through Growth Club. So yeah, in other news, we now have a couple of hours before we have a couple of calls. A couple of calls have come through from clients. We've got client calls. One is a strategy session where we're going to be building out a new offer and how to release it for this particular athlete, a new digital product that they are looking to design. So we'll go through the whole strategy, the whole process, a little bit of a brainstorming session that they can then go away, execute, and start to see some success there. And then another call is a review call, a call of the other end of that. So once the strategy call has been done, they create the digital product and it goes to market. We then do a review call to make sure that everything is going in the right direction. Any changes that we need to make, we'll look at like their paid ads, look at their organic content, look at the whole funnel from top to bottom to see where they can make an improvement, see where we can make some changes to help them build some more revenue, build some more income, hopefully get some more clients. So the blue light glasses are on. I spent a lot of time at the computer the last few days trying to protect those eyes as much as possible. How much they actually do, I do not know, but we try and protect our eyes as much as possible with the amount of time I spend at the computer. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. We also need to go out and get a walk. I think training is going to be a no-go today, and we'll get back onto training tomorrow, which will be Friday, and then Saturday we have our workshop, which will be super exciting. So, a few calls, bit of food, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Good morning, happy Friday. Oh God, yesterday was a bit of a not a lot day, if I'm honest. After that final call, I got some food, chilled, watched TV and went to bed. Throughout that, just did some work on my laptop and on my phone. Wasn't really much to show, if I'm honest. This morning, up nice and early, 4 a.m, ready for a 6 a.m. session in the gym. Drive was fine, struggled to sleep, but we are here. I've done my morning block of coaching, I've had some food, and I'm now back at the laptop doing, guess what? That's right, more work. Continuing to build out this Foundry education, scheme of work, the qualifications, the checklists, and all of the deliverables that the learners and the students will go through for their level 2, level 3 fitness instructor, fitness coach and personal training, and making sure that is all set. And then I've had a call cancelled, or rescheduled is probably a better way to describe it, which has allowed me to have a little bit more time to be able to do some more work, so that is actually a bonus. I didn't manage to train yesterday. I actually didn't even go outside yesterday. Such a bad decision. Yeah, such a bad decision. Didn't even go outside for a walk or anything. So today I'm going to try and get a little bit of movement in, a little bit of training, as tomorrow we do have that powerlifting workshop with me and Tom, which will be super exciting. And yeah, I'm going to get a Growth Club email sent out. If you are not on the email list, or you haven't watched the previous video, then I suggest you do that. So email list, link in the description, and also the link to the Athlete to Creator 2.0 blueprint will also be in the description. You're about to use that to be able to create an income for yourself as an athlete. It's literally a step-by-step guide, a 9-step guide, plus a 90-day action plan, all in a free PDF that you can literally follow from top to bottom, get brand deals, start to make money online, and support yourself as an athlete. Perfect, cool. Right, so get back to work, back on the gym floor. Hopefully we'll show you some training today. If not, I will see you in the next bit. Good evening. What a day. What a day. That was a big shift. I felt like a lot of work. I did a lot of hours today, a lot of stuff on the laptop. Big shift. Very, very, very happy with that day today. Now I've got to drive home for about an hour, and then we are back tomorrow. Back in the city for a few hours of work, and then we have the powerlifting workshop, which should be very good. We've got 18 people come in. We're going to go through squat, bench, deadlift, go through technique, the commands, all that good stuff. So should be a good one. Me and Big Tom taking everyone through it, but time to drive home. So let's get home and see where the rest of the day, I'll say rest of the evening, takes us. It's now 7:35 p.m. Probably get home 8:45-ish, about then, and then yeah, probably food, bed, and then back at it. But all in all, good day. Finally home. That took ages. It is currently 9:05. What time did I leave? 7:30. Yeah, 7:30, 8:30. Well, an hour and a half it took me. It's the London Marathon this weekend. So it was just super busy. The weather is also getting a lot better, so people are, especially on a Friday, which today is, people are leaving work and going to spend time at restaurants, pubs, bars, that type of thing, which makes the roads a little bit slower, a little bit busier with Ubers and line bikes and all that stuff. So it took a bit extra time to get home. And if I'm honest, all I'm going to do is get in the shower and go to bed. I was going to do some work, but I actually don't think that it's actually worth it. I'm not going to be as creative or productive as I think I'm going to be. So best off not doing anything at all, getting a nice night's rest ready for tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Nice little bit of a lay-in. Drove into the city, and it is the day of the powerlifting workshop with myself and Tom, so super excited about that. We've got a few hours of coaching first. I'm actually going to go and drop my bag into the gym and then go and grab myself and Tom some creatine. Somebody dropped their creatine on the floor. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, drop my bag, and then go grab a coffee for myself and Tom. But it should be a good day. As you can see, sun is shining. It's relatively warm, so it's gonna be a good day. Hopefully, it should be a good day. So let's get this show on the road.
You've got to have everything like locked in and ready to go. So mentally, that's why we're talking about you can. Like, the thing is if you there'll be some people who are more like.
What a day! Incredible few hours. I say a few hours. It was 6-7 hours that we did in the gym. 3 hours of coaching, then into a 3-hour workshop. We only planned to do it for 2 hours, but everybody was super engaged, everybody was enjoying it, and we were sharing a lot of information when it comes to powerlifting, and everybody seemed in the flow, so we stuck at it for a little bit longer. Ended up being 3 hours long. It went really well. We had a great turnout. I think we had 20 people join us at Old Street for the workshop, which was really good. And then we actually hung around for a little bit, got some food, and then now I'm currently on my way home. I've got about 45 minutes left, 32 minutes left until I'm home, and then I'm going to try and get a little bit of work done so that I can chill tomorrow, so I can chill on Sunday, don't have to worry about doing too much work. That is the plan, but all in all, very good day. Super happy with how it went. Like I said, the workshop was great turnout, and hopefully we'll be doing more of those soon. Sorry about the sun, it's a bit bright out, but yeah, hopefully we'll do more of those soon, and I hope the members enjoyed it. So time to head home.